Hi guys, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm really excited to talk to you. Okay, so I have some really exciting news for those of you who have been wanting me to go full on into asthma for some time, literally 12 years. Actually, over 12 years, I think now. Well, I didn't really know what you guys meant when, like, on that first I Am Your Focus video that I put out. One day I'll tell you the story of how that one even came into being. I just have a weird sense of humor and a weird everything. So, oh, I actually forgot this. I forgot to put my little... I hope that works. We'll see. But yes, so I'm so excited because I'm about to do something very exciting lately. I did not know what you guys meant when you would call me asthma, and I didn't really understand it. I was just doing a harebrained videos whenever I felt like doing a video between school and work. And I had an overactive creative mind, so I did all the videos that, like, I talked my hand with socks, and I did all kinds of singing and weird ones. And remember that game that we had? We had that game where I was like, ooh, I love it, because you guys would send me things, and I would, try it on or do the gloves, and he drew me a picture, I would show it, and there's just so many fun things that happened. And a hypnosis started rolling there, and you'd ask for me to do videos on courage or other things like that, and I really started loving it. But when you guys called me the asthma queen, I didn't know what that meant. I was just doing what I was doing with no plan, obviously. And even to this day, I did not know until today. Because I'm coming back to YouTube, right? So I'm trying to listen to where we left off. I'm trying to pick up where we left off and carry it forward and get more combined, or get more what's the word? Get more focused. Okay, so I'm your focus. I'm trying to get more focused, and what you guys wanted me to do forward, what you guys were interested in, or what you guys were getting from what I was doing. And I had no idea what you meant by asthma. I now have been researching asthma, and I am in love with it. It is so cool. I just thought it was like this fetish stuff, but it's not. There's I thought they have hypnosis in whatever world, and I was trying to be a reputable actress and a reputable singer and a writer, and so I was like I didn't want to go too far anywhere, but I really enjoyed this. But I just really discovered that asthma is relaxing. It's all about comfort and making you feel so good. And it's so many things it draws in. And I realized what you meant when you watched those other videos and said, oh, an asthma queen. I get it now. I didn't know. But now I'm like, oh, okay. I can do that. That would be super fun. Like, remember, I would have all these weird characters I would do. This is just a talk just directly to you. Like, I had Dorothy, I had Michael Jackson. I would just random. The ventriloquist, the talking for Barbies. I was just bored and lonely in LA. And a workaholic and a schoolaholic, and then I didn't get out much after that. So I just stayed home and I discovered YouTube and iMovie. So I was like, oh, I used to make commercials and like silly things growing up for fun. And I love dress up and I love imaginative play. I'm a writer. And I went to screenwriting school and I was a songwriter for years. That's what I was in LA for. So signed a publishing deal. So I love this element of creativity that nobody else was there, so I didn't have to be self-conscious, and I could put it out there and people were attracted to see what weirdness happened. But the ones that you guys were so into were more of the hypnosis, more of the the drawing of in, the encouraging, the music. And now I get it. Like, it took me over 12 years to get it, but now I understand it, and I see what you mean. AAAAand is so cool, and it's such a wide field. So guess what? This is exciting. It's Wednesday. And Wednesdays, right now, because I'm still in the process of figuring out the programming, and this is not even going to be how it's going to be. I'm just easing into the shallow end while I'm getting back into the swing of making videos and making more of content and just getting used to this whole process and getting better at it as I go. But like, I could do AAAAnd in my different accents I used to do. I could do different dress up. I love dress up. So I could do Toxic Trauma Tuesdays in a redneck voice because everybody knows backwoods. I mean, I'm from Georgia. Families marry families. We all know that. So I could do a Southern Belle, well, a Southern more redneck, or just Southern. Doesn't really matter. We could do a different kind of voices. But I can do whisper voices. I can do all kinds of accent voices, and we can create and bring in this screenwriting that I don't get to do at all anymore, and create fun scenes to draw you guys in with these different accents. I had British rock star that was always crazy drunk and upset because her life didn't go anywhere. She was going, "Oh darling, I can't even do this anymore." She would start playing music and it would be terrible, it's never good enough. And then of course I've got the ventriloquist. That's a really bad ventriloquism. And I love the hypnosis. That's my favorite. And of course the music. Well, I didn't realize what this was. I've been immersing myself in the world of AAAAnd. All the different types of girls, all the different types of guys, with voicing, without it, one microphone, 2 microphones, how to edit, how to do all this stuff. I think I'm in love. I think you guys were right. I was just naturally doing something. Well, I mean, there are some really great ones out there, but that I got to watch, and I'm inspired by it. So I'm excited. And these are things I don't have to put that much music to. I know editing equipment. I'm with music, and to do a different, how I love wigs and I love dress up. Hello. So to be able to bring in different characters and fun elements, and when I do art, I was going to do an art day, and why not do a Bob Ross special, like AAAAnd, right? But do an afro wig, do a cross between Diana Ross, all glammed up, and Bob Ross. Every time I want to make something a piece of art, because I do sculptures and I do art. So I think these would be fun ideas for an AAAAnd channel. And I love reading quantum physics, and I love reading mechanics, and I love Tony Robbins, and I love Louise Hay, and I love learning about narcissism, and I love I love reading relativity. I like there's so many things that I really like, and I want to have do a kid show with puppets and reading books, and I could sing you guys lullabies one night. I could read children's books to you, get all dressed up either in a Mother Hubbard, or I have a Marie Antoinette costume that's a $400 costume with a big wig. I could get dressed up in that and we could have so much fun. I did not even know. I didn't even know. Now, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that, but what I saw was really cool. And I also like textures, and I love sounds. The fact that there was sounds that made your mind tingle. Oh my gosh, it was so nice, so nice. And there's different types of whisper. Okay, so anyway, I think this is enough of this video, because I want to get into this. I'm going to do a fairy guardian hypnosis tonight, and because it's Wednesday, I'm going to have Wednesdays be definitely, until I figure out things, until I learn more. I want your feedback, so please comment in the comments below, and notify if you like these videos, if you like this progression, and also your feedback into it, if you want to be a part of this development. On my Team Tonya, Team Focus, how to make I Am Your Focus the coolest ASMR playground channel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I have been on a high all day. I'm so excited. So, I could tell you guys jokes, but really quiet. I love that. Just because I think sometimes not be so serious. I'm really good at not being serious. I'm also very good at being too serious. I don't want to be too serious too much. I'm joyful, and I want to make you laugh sometimes, because I like being fun, and I like being fun. I like to go, because I'm a school, but I also like to read and do smart people stuff, and sometimes I think that stuff puts you to sleep. So why not? I read you some of my coursework. I could even, because I'm learning how to code as well. I'm a weird duck, but I could read to you my coding book, my computer science book that I'm reading right now. So I could do courses on Udemy, just do it like this. I could read to you Tony Robbins books. It'd be so much fun. Anyway, I just think this is so cool. It's a cool idea. It's an experiment, and to see if it works. But I'm really into it. Now, I'm not set up with a dual. I've only got one, but I'm learning right now, because I'm studying on how, and I'm researching on how to get the right setup, because I want to do it well, because I love that sound. I love it. It feels like people are whispering in your ear, and it feels so intimate. And for somebody who's always by herself, it was like, dude, I haven't had somebody this close to me whispering in my ear in so long. It felt real. So, I don't know. I'm really excited. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that today. I'm going to get into the hypnosis on the next one. But holy moly, ASMR, who knew? I could have been doing this so much long ago. But anyway, I just realized I've been talking in this But you guys won't be able to hear that because I forgot to push record on that. See, I told you, I'm learning this. But what, so let me get this out of the way. It's just a prop. So, but anyway, the next one, I'll push record on that. So the next one will be, with the fairy, will be in the right way. But anyway, guys, girls, whoever's watching this, this is exciting because I am your focus can go really quiet. All right, so I'm going to let you go. This is just an update, a really quick update about what Wednesdays are going to be about, Whispered Wednesdays. And if this goes well, and if I end up getting the right setup and the sound, because I found Asmer Zeitgeist, oh my goodness, his sound is incredible. And if I could learn how to do some of that, it reminds me of Foley a little bit, like Foley for your brain, like how they make the sound effects for movies. And it's so relaxing. So I get it. It took me 12 years, but I understand it. So I am absolutely okay to jump full in on this world, because I think it would be really fun to create characters and have like a dress-up chest and create all kinds of fun ideas and whatever. So forever, whatever topic of, like, if I decide to do a different topic every day of the week, and I stick to that topic every day of the week. So Mondays are miracle, mindset, motivational Mondays, right? So if I do that, and then Tuesdays could be toxic trauma tools, trigger tools, trance trigger tools, I don't know, whatever. They're all going to be alliteration, I hope, because I love alliteration. But I could do it all talking about, like, if I want to talk about narcissism, I'll just talk about narcissism, but in a way that it's a whisper, and we can discuss that. Now, we might do quantum theory Thursdays and quantum physics and quantum theories and mechanics and stuff like that. Get deep dives into that kind of things, or it might just be hypnosis theory Thursdays. So I do want to have a hypnosis school that would be Asmer. I think that would be fun. So I would be teaching you how to be a hypnotist with real training, actually. I haven't been this excited since the last time we played together 12 years ago, when I first discovered you guys. And I stumbled into this world with I Am Your Focus. Which, that video, I gotta tell you, that video, it would never have come to be. But I went to the Church of Scientology because I like to collect cults. And because I study cult psychology, and I enjoy that. And they were so 101 brainwashing, but in a bully and not healthy way. They really want to traumatize you and wipe you clean of a personality so they can build into you. And it was not a good one. And I was so disturbed for 2 days. I couldn't eat, sleep, drink. I was like reading on YouTube all kinds of things that people they've killed, the dark side of some of these cultic religions. By the third day, because I was just sick to my stomach, I was sick because they hurt people. By the third day, I just do what Tonya does. And I was like, oh, what am I doing? this is not even on. See, this is why I have to have mine a little bit more playful comedy and fun. ASMR, if I do ASMR, because I am a total ADHD squirrel person, and I make a lot of mistakes. So, like, I was talking to that, and I was doing that. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, all right. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So, I was so distraught that they actually hurt people. For 2 days, I was sick to my stomach. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I was just sick. I was like, how do you help the people that they're gonna hurt? And then finally, I do what I do, and I was like, well, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm gonna make my own cult. And I literally didn't even know how YouTube worked. I had like 2 videos up from my childhood that were watched like 3 times each. Like, I didn't know how it worked. And I just hit record, and I started playing, like, just my guitar. I had no plan, except for the fact that I was gonna start my own cult that would be nice to people and then build people up. It wouldn't be a dangerous cult. It would be a good cult to counteract the bad cults in the world. And I had my guitar, and I was like, and I'm going to use hypnosis because hypnosis works. And I was like, hi. And I look like Tina Fey in that film because we have a similar, like, there's a similar tongue and, like, smirk that we have, like, when we're joking, but we don't let in on the joke. I've noticed that about, because she came out right, she wasn't famous back then, but she was just starting, she had just got her first, I think it was her first year. So, yeah, I was like, I don't know, like, it was just weird. Watch that video again and see if you see the Tina Fey thing. So I was like doing it, and all of a sudden, I'm your focus. And it just, because I'm a songwriter, right? They were like, and I'm also, you know, it was just fun just to kind of I freeform that whole thing. And for 9 minutes, and I never let in on the joke. I never explained anything, and then I turned it off when it was over. And then because of a joke, because I was like, it was a funny thing to me, I wrote Tonya Scott hypnotist in the tags, hypnotism, cult leader, and by the first day it was watched 1,000 times. That is a story of I'm your focus, guys. It's crazy. So it's not really even, I stumble upon things because I'm a squirrel person. And I have a lot of creativity and a lot of energy, and I care about a lot of things, and I am interested in a lot of things. So, now I am interested in asthma. I really like asthma. So, I think I want to do what Tanyas do best. Tatas are a little bit like Tiggers. And I'm going to bounce myself and just kind of fully immerse myself into, you know, just experimenting with it. So I want your guys' feedback. Sorry this is so long, but Whisper Wednesdays. If you guys want some Whisper Wednesdays, I want to create some fun whispers with you. But like brainwash whispers, brainwashing whispers. I'm your focus. So, thank you so much for being part of my cult. Now that you know the story, I don't think I've ever told that story, but that's exactly how it came about. And so when you guys actually found me, and you're like, oh, an asthma girl, hypnosis girl, and they would ask me for other hypnosis. Well, I had studied hypnosis because I was fascinated by it like my whole life, and cult psychology and that kind of stuff anyway, and psychology and self-help books, and so I already knew the benefits, and I'd already been to hypnotists, and I was studying myself, and I was but when you guys I had stumbled into that, and then you guys were so excited about that, I'm your focus, I started really studying, And then I wanted to be a stage hypnotist, and that's where it all started. And you'd ask for like specific videos like courage or strength or confidence, and I was like, all right. But I just thought it would be fun. So I'm like, I'm your focus. I'm your focus. I'm your focus. I'm your focus. I can't stop being your focus. There's always like that smirk there because to me it's like funny. It was like it was a funny thing, but so fun. And the fact that you guys were like, and like I would watch myself and I would just like that remember that I'm your focus hair. My hair is your focus. Like I would discover that I was like, this is actually, it's hypnotizing me. So anyway, I'm going to stop this here because I got to get to this and I got to get to bed and I'm way over. But thank you so much for everything. Thank you for coming to Wednesdays. And if you want to start, go to my podcast, please do. I think that I'm going to start after today's research session of all this asthma. I think I'm going to start getting a lot more tones, asthma type whisper tones in all of my approaches, even on my podcast that I'm already doing, because I think it's a really nice way to actually pull people in. It is very soothing. It's very comforting and warm. And that's what I want you guys to feel. And it helps me to feel that way too. So anyway, I want to go to whisper now. So I'm going to make a podcast of all TED Talks just for fun. Plus I want to learn how to be a better talker. So just for fun, I'm going to do a TED Talk a day. I'm just going to read somebody's TED Talk in asthma whisper. So it'll be like a motivational asthma TED Talk podcast. I'll let you know when it's coming out. But anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much. Me and my turned off microphone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now. I